This video is about FM receiver circuit, and we will start with the block diagrams. These are the block diagrams, and these arrows show the input signal processed through this FM receiver circuit, and we get output across the loudspeaker. So we will start with the antenna. It is very amazing to know that how antenna works, and a small piece of metal just get input from the EM waves that are just floating in the environment. It is simple logic behind is that EM wave pushes the electrons present in the rod back and forth, and thus generated the AC current in it. When this amplitude is here, amplitude means maximum amplitude is here, the positive charge and negative charge will be developed across these ends, and the voltage develops will be maximum. As the wave passes through it, the voltage decrease and becomes zero when this point will be here, and same will occur for this side. So we get the voltage in the antenna having same frequency as was of the parent wave. So now our aim to get the tuned frequency from these loads of frequency that we have got from the antenna. So this is done by a tuner circuit. Let F1, F2, F3 are the frequencies that we got from the antenna, and IS1, IS2, IS3 are the corresponding currents. We want to get F2 frequency out of these frequencies. So we tune the circuit in such a way that the resonance frequency of the circuit will be equal to F2, and it can be easily done by the changing the value of L and C, and which we actually done when we tune the radio. The impedance of the circuit, you have seen this well-known graph here. The impedance of the circuit is depend upon the frequencies. Since the IS1, IS2, IS3 are very less and approximately equal to each other, so voltage of corresponding frequency is directly proportional to the impedance. Impedance for the resonance frequency will be maximum, and hence the voltage for the resonant frequency will be maximum. The reception bandwidth of the circuit is depend upon the maximum and minimum value of the resonance. Since till now we have selected our tuned frequency out of lot of frequencies that are present in antenna, so this circuit is also known as selector circuit.
Now this wave goes to RF amplifier, which amplifies to manifold and send it to the mixer. At very high frequency, signal processing circuitry performs poorly. Elements like transistor can't deliver much amplification, so we use the mixer to generate an intermediate frequency. The main use of generating an intermediate frequency to improve selectivity. Talking about the mixer, the two signals were fed. One is passed by RF amplifier and other is by oscillator. These two signals are processed through mixer to get an output and intermediate voltage signal.
Still, these waves have many deformations. These deformations are generally amplitude distortions, which are caused when the radio waves transmit through the air, and various factors such as lightning, thunder distorts the amplitude. So the main job of the limiter circuit is to remove such distortions and provide a distorted phase signal to the discriminator. So this is how this circuit works. The distorted signal is fed here, and as the voltage increases a certain voltage V, this diode gets forward biased, and the output voltage becomes constant, which is equal to V. So this way the distorted signal is clipped out. Similarly, for the negative wave, the distorted signal is clipped out. Now this clipped circuit is fed to this circuit. This circuit generally smoothens the clipped signal, and provide a smoothened signal to the discriminator. Main job of the discriminator is to filter out the audio frequency wave from the input signal wave passed to it by the limiter. The discriminator has a tuner circuit. Now we know that the tuner circuit passes the maximum voltage at the resonant frequency. That is, when the frequency of the input signal wave is equal to the resonant frequency of the tuner circuit, it passes a maximum voltage. Now let's say the resonant frequency is FR and the corresponding voltage is maximum, that is V. And let's say this is rest frequency F and corresponding voltage BC. Now as long as unmodulated frequency is fed to the discriminator, the output voltage remains constant. But as the FM modulated frequency is fed, the voltage of the output varies accordingly. Now when the frequency of the FM modulated wave increases, the output voltage increases accordingly and reaches a maximum, and then it decreases accordingly. Now this audio signal is fed to the audio power amplifier, which amplifies this low power audio signal to a level suitable to derive loudspeakers. Okay, let's have a flashback to what we learned. Let's tune the radio at 93.5 FM and see the processing. The signal is received by the antenna, and then the tuner circuit filters it out of the other signal and passes it to a various stage of amplifying. Then the signal finally reaches the limiter circuit, which dumps out the distortions and clips it, and then pass it to the discriminator, which further changes it to audio signal waves. Then that's it.
93.5 93.5 93.5 Hey बजाते रहो 93.5 बजाते रहो Hey बजाते रहो 93.5 बजाते रहो